Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another episode of Your Lie in April. I didn't forget, I swear. Um yeah, we're on episode 13. Unlucky number. We'll see if that reflects in the episode because we left off with a pretty big cliffhanger. Every Tose and Kairi were practicing their piece for the exhibition gala thing. And it's showtime, but Kaori is MIA. Assuming it's medical reasons that we don't fully know yet. So the big question is, will she show up or not? It's definitely like set up that she will show up, but who knows? It would be surprising if she didn't. In a good way, I guess. Um, but yeah. Also, I know it might look a little weird right now, but this is the rare daytime recording, so actual light. It actually looks better than at nighttime. I just usually can't record in the daytime, so lucky I guess. Before we start off, snack box time, but it's not an actual snack. It's a side dish. Yes, in the snack box they usually offer a piece of dining stuff. Like before in the December box, it was a sake cup. Last box was also a side dish, though more flat. Well, this is more like a bowl. I mean, very pretty. I don't really use side dishes a lot. I'd much rather have like cups and stuff, but yes, soccer themed. It's nice to have like something like that in the box, something that lasts, I guess. Also, focus, focus. The camera unfocused itself. This side dish fucked my camera up, dude. Oh, there we go. Don't show that again. It's so pretty, it took all the attention. But I thought, but there should be something written on it. Let me find it. Here we go. Uh, yeah. What info do we got today? Bold. Bold. Sakura Side Plates by Yamani in Gifu. Perfectly sized to hold sweets, this cherry blossom pattern plate is ideal to present and enjoy your Sakura season treats alongside a cup of tea. Cool. Simple, cool. That means we're ready to go. So get your copy of the episode ready. My episode length is 22 minutes, 51 seconds long. And at the end of the episode, we'll talk about it a bit. Oops. Get out of here, Mike. All right. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Go. Oh, back to the mother playing the song. Yo, we get to see her face. The rare mother face. And Hirori. Spaghetti. uh, nah. Oh, hey. Copying just from listening. I was never played before. Birth of a Genius. There you go. Oh yeah, and of course we got the new opening and ending last time. Hmm. Okay, so that's the new character, and I guess related to Takeshi. I didn't really connect that the first time I saw that. Yeah, this sounds really catchy. I think I already like it a bit more than the first opening. We'll see. Feel like she's gonna pop in like halfway, maybe. Like not right away. Well, let's go. Oh, this sound very intense. Or the mother's was maybe gentler. I don't know though. Ooh. Yeah, might be his determination. Yeah, that's how to describe it. Powerful. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sounds intense. Oh, air piano. You can feel it. Yeah. Here we go. Come back. The usual Kosei. Obviously, he wants to like start like that from the get go, but at least he does come back. This is a good sequence, by the way. Sorry, I haven't been talking. It's kind of intense. It's cool to see this situation from another person's point of view. I don't think Kyrie's coming, actually. Maybe I was being too optimistic from how this is going. I mean, it made sense if she's sick. Interesting. I didn't think of it like that. I'll talk about it later, I guess. And we're getting motivations. Lots to talk about afterwards. Kind of emotional for me, too. I'm feeling it. Dude, I love the little kid. So adorable every time. Nice. Very nice. Assuming that's the conclusion of the mom story. Very good. And we're not even done the episode. Might be like the best episode yet. Maybe. We'll see though. How it ends. Yeah, that was really good. Aww. Oh man. It made sense too. We're resolving the mother thing in a very good way since we can assume Kyrie's sit to the point where she can't really play music, maybe. And that's like the new focus. Overcoming the mother just to having to face Kyrie. Aw. Let's go, bro. Mite. Oh. Mother boost. Inspired. Let's go, Mickey, show up. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Aw. Poor Subaki. I already thought she came to the realization, but maybe not completely. Or doubting herself. Who? Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Teacher. Made sense. I'm glad they answered that too. Why she wasn't there. I wonder if she was like officially his guardian and just didn't live with them. Yep, one step forward, about to take a step back. That's that's why they did that. uh, yep, yep. It's happening. Pain. It's pain. Oh man, this episode was so good. I think it's my favorite. Which is funny because my favorite before this was another full Kosei performance, kind of like getting the full picture of at least his side of his past. And this episode is also a full Kosei performance, getting a full picture of his past, including the mother's side and her motivations and stuff. So just a very good, very interesting backstory, entertaining in a way. But yeah, oh no. You knew it was coming. Well, I thought it was either she dies early or she kind of devolves into the mother. So, looks like we're going with the devolving. So I don't. We'll see. We'll see. Definitely will be an interesting after episode talk. I have a couple things I want to go over. Oh, footprints. That is not a preview. I respect that though. We don't need previews. Keep it suspenseful. But yeah, that was that was the episode. Let's go over it. But thank you for watching the reaction if you are done. So first we get backstory. Um, they kind of showed this before last episode when they were discussing the song and its importance to the mother. But for the first time, we see the mother's face, which I guess should have been an indication we're gonna go more into her perspective. Uh, Now that we actually see her as a person, where while Kosei's version of her was twisted into like he said himself, like a ghost he created. Um, and we see him his first time playing, and I guess like how his talent was discovered with a pretty funny song from Hiroko. Um, all right, so we got the first performance, and to me, I thought it sounded good until Hiroko brought it up. Um, like, is that how it sounds normally? And then I realized it did. I described it as like more tense but powerful, like they said in the episode itself is probably a better way to describe it. And they go over it later where when he realizes that he's trying to play this song for his mother since it is his, so like at least from my understanding, like obviously he's going in there, he's angry, Kaori was criticized by the kid, um and I guess just in general, her style of music not being score perfect, etc., etc. Being wild, I guess, and he puts that anger into playing, which goes back to how and again they go over it in the episode, which is good. How Hiroki is it Hiroki or Hiroko? I think it's Hiroko, right? Um, Goes over like how he can't hear the notes, but he can paint a better picture using his feelings before, and I guess he was just angry, not at Kaori, I think in particular, just that people were criticizing her and stuff like that. But he hits the realization that he shouldn't have been playing for those reasons because this is his mother's song, and while he was determined to play it, he was still kind of running away from the fact that it was her song and how he should play for her. I guess. So it was a very cool moment. Classic Kosei style, messing up the song, then coming back. Um, but by the end of the episode, you think this would be a big step forward and not having to do that. But we'll see, obviously. But right now, it's a signature of changing his style partway through. Um, then we got into the the Saki stuff from Hiroki's. It is Hiroki, right? Yeah, Hiroki, not Hiroko. Hiroki's point of view. Um, where we got her motivations. I was a bit off the mark. My initial idea was that um was kind of what Kosei thought, that she was playing because she was forcing him to play perfectly because she wanted to see him succeed where she couldn't because she born out of frustration from not being able to play. Not like maliciously, but I could understand her. Obviously you don't condone the actions she took to get Kosei to that part, but I at least understand the motivation of losing the ability to pursue your passion and having a talented kid. You want him to make the best of it. But her motivations shown were much more motherly and makes a lot of sense that she just wanted him to be the best he could be, perfect playing. And obviously when you're older you can grow from that. But if you have like the perfect base, like Takeshi was saying, like if you have like the perfect standard, the base, and you raise the bar that high, um, like the sky's the limit almost. So she just wanted him to perfect that and to guarantee his future. Because you can have the pizzazz and stuff, but which could definitely also lead you to a future, but this is like the more stable way, right? So her motivations were a lot more motherly, obviously clouded by frustration. Though it wasn't the frustration I was thinking, though I'm sure she felt some frustration of not being able to play the piano, but it was more frustration of not being able to um guide her son to the future, stay with her son and stuff like that, which again made sense. I didn't sad I didn't connect it more. I guess it's just because Tose's evil mother ghost like paints such a picture where even though I do understand her, even my judgment gets clouded, but it is a true mother's love. And I'm glad and it really was an emotional sequence. I didn't really want to break the tension by talking. I really just couldn't because I was really invested in it. Didn't cry though. I was feeling emotional. I felt the sorrow, um, especially like Saki's speech while on the hospital bed, and then talking about who will take care of him and stuff when she's gone. Um, it was very beautiful and a great way to end this arc. Yeah, they did it really well. Definitely my favorite episode. It also explains why Hiroki wasn't there. I mean, it made sense why she does feel bad because I just like if you go into technicalities, she was the one who found his talent and introduced him to the music world, which stemmed all this pain. But it's not a very good point of view, right? Anyone, you know, if he was living with his mother, I'm sure his talents would be discovered eventually. And I guess Hiroki did push to make him become a pianist. Um, Other than just a hobby, right? But yeah, it's clearly not her fault. Technically, it's her fault, but like any reasonable person wouldn't say it's her fault. Um, and I guess it's so I'm guessing. I mean, we already googled that he can live alone, but I think maybe Kosei was like Kosei is or she's Kosei's guardian, but she just chose not to live with Kosei, which made sense. She's a professional pianist, living in the same house when she believes that all Kosei can feel is pain through music. Then it made sense why she wouldn't live for him. Like I'm just thinking that like maybe that's how he supports himself because obviously he goes to school. I believe you're not allowed to take a part-time job if you're going to school, high school in Japan. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, great art, great art. that I love. I always forget Hiroki's daughter's name, but she's adorable every time. Little headbutt to the stomach was extremely cute, and everyone was moved by his performance. Um, and a little Mickey follow up because again, Mickey was also, while not monotone and broken down like Kosei, he did follow a similar play style, I imagine, and even he was motivated. It was cute seeing seeing Mickey play, trying to follow up Kosei's performance, which I believe he probably did. Cool stuff. Seeing like again a Kosei adjacent person get inspired by Kosei's performance. Um, but yeah, as I was seeing this like near the end, I'm like, oh yeah, so when you realize, because I was wrong that Tayori would show up partway through. I was thinking too anime like it made sense if she's sick. I thought I just delayed her, but we saw in the hospital that her illness has definitely taken a turn for the worst. But yeah, it made sense that Kosei has, finally reached the end of the mother trauma. He's embraced it. Again, very good ending, crying with Hiroki and stuff. But it would. It's rough, but it made sense that the next challenge would be Tayori. And it seems that she won't die right away, and possibly might become sort of like his mother. maybe following more to my idea, because obviously she wouldn't have motherly intentions, but maybe gets a little spiteful about not playing music. It can either go that route, or maybe Kaori's optimism will stop her from descending there. But obviously, like, it's not like we know Saki fully well, but we can see this episode, and I thought before that she was definitely a kinder person, and the illness just forces you to change. I can definitely see something like that happening to Kaori. So just, passing this hurdle just to reach something similar happening to Kaori is extremely rough for our boy. Um, Definitely pity him. Um, Especially, and one step forward. This could be multiple steps back. Hopefully we don't see that though. I mean, we're only like past halfway, so lots of episodes to see how this goes. I'm sure Kaori will play at least like one more song. I am very interested in seeing how she handles it personally. And of course, we got the Tsubaki stuff. I don't know. It's interesting. I guess she just maybe she just doesn't think. Cause I just after seeing Kosei, she says he looks all grown up, and he definitely has grown as a person, sorting out his stuff. It almost feels like Saki thinks, or not Saki, Tsubaki thinks she just can't like, I don't know, she's not qualified to try to pursue Kosei romantically. Um, which I mean, he's definitely interested in Kaori, and we'll see how the friends react to her illness too. I'm also interested in seeing how Watari reacts and how that develops their ongoing relationship. Um, but yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. This definitely feels like the halfway point. Again, very tragic for our boy, having finally come to terms with things and is starting to like evolve as a musician, realizing his talents through adversary. But what can you do, man? um, I think that's all I got. I'm sure Kaori won't like descend into evil Kaori like right away. She'll probably be pretty optimistic. Like as we saw, like a scene with Kosei's mother, while in the wheelchair, when they were talking about love sorrow, she still seemed like a happy person. But as it degrades, I'm sure like, and again, you can't really blame them for like the amount of mental stress they must face, knowing that they're slowly dying, or I guess quickly dying, you might say. So we got some interesting arcs going. I'm sure Tyler's gonna keep motivating Kosei to play, but we'll see if he can play through. Having another extremely important person, especially to his motivation to playing music, fall in a similar fate, not plate, is very, very rough. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to see you until next time. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time on another episode of Your Lie in April. Until then, have a great time. Peace.